Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Rice Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Rice's offense comes on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Army's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's a 1st down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up 1st down.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up for the first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Woo!
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Black Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rice offense is out there again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Owls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And there's the handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Back to throw again. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner looking to create better field position. They can't slow him down. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. They'll try the right side on the toss. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Army.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. And completion makes it second and short.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
He'll avoid this sack, but it's brought down after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He fires it. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. And now the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The tight end has got it. Tackled, but first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looks to the left, pass caught, and he's tackled after the catch. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Touchdown, Black Knights. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Chris, I totally understand why they were. Point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Launching one to the end zone. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really, whatever.
Touchdown, Army. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Black Knights. And the beatdown continues. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point.
Oh, excuse me.
Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch down.
Come on, safety. You gotta
They
get
bring
there.
them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it
Come on, Cribs.
into double
Let's go.
coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rice offense is out there again. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's complete downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass rush closing in.
Oh, you got to break that up, Rodder.
To the tight end.
So
It's the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage